Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Email me directly for pricing, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. So today we discuss the new for 2013 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Diver Ceramic. This model right here, launched in 2013, represents the Offshore Diver, the 300-meter version with internal rotating bezel. Not a chronograph here. This is a true dive watch, 300 meters rated and ISO 6425 compliant. The timepiece is 42 millimeters in diameter by 14.3 millimeters thick. From lug tip to lug tip, 53.6 millimeters, but end link to end link, the absolute span across the wrist, a beefy 57.6 millimeters. Now comprised mostly of sapphire, titanium, and ceramic, this is a very, very light watch. It's equipped with the vulcanized rubber AP diver style strap, so it's easy to adjust and well suited to aquatic use. It's large on my wrist. I would recommend this watch for a wrist as small as 15 centimeters circumference, as it does have quite a bit of span from side to side. It's not excessively thick given its size, but it's still probably going to get hung up on the tightest of dress sleeves. Loosen your sleeves or be satisfied that you can simply wear it underneath a jacket cuff, and it is all blacked out, so it certainly is stark enough to pull off formal attire if you've got the wrist and panache to do it. It will fit underneath a jacket cuff. Now, taking a quick look at that strap, you can see it's surprisingly detailed with a lovely grained finish, two strakes that extend visually, the two plots. You can see it's attached with screws and bars, and that's the more secure way to fix a strap to an expensive watch. Spring bars can be a little bit unreliable. Screws and bars are much more reliable. Nice detailing, such as the bevel down the flank that extends the bevel of the case. And then we have a simple no-nonsense satin finished AP titanium buckle. And you can see on the underside, this is a brand new AP factory diver strap. Taking a look at the case, its standout feature is its scratch resistance. Ceramic is very hard. As a result, you could probably wear this watch for a lifetime without ever putting a scratch on it. Oftentimes what appears to be scratch is actually just crud on its side and can be wiped right off. It is so hard that in many cases I've seen ceramic watches actually remove metal from metal surfaces, and what appears to be a scratch can be buffed out with an eraser. But AP does not look askance to fine finishing. The same finishing by hand that would be applied to a metal Royal Oak Offshore here is laid down using diamond-tipped milling tools on the ceramic. As a result, we have the same fine bevels and satination, the sharp break between satin and polish, and all of the small details like the flank of the bezel, which is both satin and polished, and the top, which is vertically satin grained. All of that comes back. It is more difficult to finish in ceramic. As a result, this watch requires more handcraft time and attention than a standard gold, steel, or titanium offshore. We have ceramic shoulders for the internal rotating bezel crown, which screws out and then allows you to adjust the internal ratcheting bezel, line it up with the minute hand. Now you have a 0 to 60 minute count up timer, which is why I would rather have an AP diver than the chrono. The diving bezel is all the timing I need. We have a lovely Mega Tapisserie, large hobnail dial base. We have applique indices, and then we have differential hand color. You can see the use of different colors and even different lume colors on the hour, minute, and seconds hands. The watch does feature hexagonal aligned steel bolts inside the bezel. You can see they circle the bezel, and because they are bolts, they can be aligned in that fashion. Screw down crown, 300 meters water resistant, manufacturer caliber. This is the 3120. Bidirectional automatic winding. It features bidirectional winding for smoothness. There is no unweighted rotor wobble here, and it has ceramic rotor bearings for high efficiency and minimal maintenance. It's shock resistant thanks to relatively thick construction. This movement was designed with the offshores in mind. It's also shock tolerant thanks to a free-sprung Gyromax style balance and a full dual anchored balance bridge. 40 joules, automatic winding with a 60-hour power reserve. It has both hacking seconds and a quick set date, and you can see it as a judicious blend of hand finishing and machine finishing, attractively rendered, with the gold mass in 22 karat featuring the coats of arms of the Audemars and Piguet families, reminding you that Audemars Piguet is the oldest Swiss watch brand continuously owned and run by the founding families. All the metal hardware you see on this case is titanium. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details of this Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Diver. And now you can see the offshore diver at night. Take note, it is fully loomed, and that includes the internal rotating bezel, so you can easily make reference between the hands and the bezel, even in the darkest of depths. The hand beating away at 21,600 vibrations per hour. Note that seconds hand has been somewhat understated so that the minute hand and the hour hand dominate during your dive.